The most thrilling, spine-tingling series ever.
From the pages of R.L. Stein's best-selling books,
And the screams go on forever and ever.
We now return to Goosebumps.
Like, trust me, if I had a quarter of the collection you do, I wouldn't probably be saying that. But at the same time, like, the older I'm getting, it's like, just stuff.
It's just stuff, man. Like, it's just stuff that, like, okay, I will admit something, okay? Oh, welcome to the Goosebumps Crew, guys, by the way. We don't really have we don't need an intro, right? We don't need it. We're just talking about some Goosebumps merch stuff that's coming out.
Well, you know, I don't know, we were on here for a good 40 minutes before we even started recording. And it's like, well, we should just start. Holy shit. So
yeah. We're just talking merch, Goosebumps merch, what's expensive and things like that. Like, you know, I've got a lot of new stuff that I want to kind of show off. You know, like, for instance, I finally managed to get some of those Loungefly pins. And
okay.
Oh, nice.
These things are expensive now for some reason. Like,
Yes,
I don't know why, but like, people are asking like $30+ for one, and I picked up 3 for $30. One listing just had 3 for $30, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna grab them, but you don't know what you're getting. And thankfully, I was able to get the Night of the Living Dummy one, obviously. But I also got the.
I was gonna ask if you opened them or kept them sealed.
Well, that's the good thing is, like, well, I wouldn't have known, right? So I was like, okay, so you can technically open them and reseal them. So I've just done that. But I know Slappy is in one of these. So, but there is a Night of the Living Dummy 2 as well. But they also brought out this one random Loungefly as well. So this was the one that you actually gave me, Nick.
Yeah.
But I found one recently.
Picking that up for you.
Did the arms move on that one?
Yeah,
I think the arms and leg on that one. Yeah.
Hard to kind of see, but yeah, the arms kind of flail like from side to side. So I picked that up as well, like another one, because I had it at a toy fair. So that's what I mean. Like, I got you to pick it up for me, and then oddly there was just one at a toy fair here in Australia, which made no sense to me. So I don't know.
Usually how it works. It's kind of like, so I swear, and this happens a lot, and I can't be the only one. So like, I got back into Pokemon cards maybe like 2 years ago at this point, but only kind of sort of the more heftier to me lately, you know, and even to the point where I decided to start a channel for it just for funsies. And I swear, like, if I bought a card that I really wanted from a set, because the odds of me pulling it would be tough, I almost always pull it later. I'm like, well, that was dumb. So I decided to do patience this time, but now that's hurting me because, like, the card I want is hella expensive, and it kind of went down, but like prices fluctuate. I swear it's like the stock market with Pokemon cards anymore. I guess any card game anymore. Like, a lot of people look at it as investments, whereas me, I just collect it for the cool art and the nostalgia of the love of Pokemon. You know, to each their own. You know what I mean? There's definitely 3 different categories when it comes to things like this, any hobby, and that's, you know, you've got your collector, you've got your player, and then you've got your investor. And you can dabble a little bit in each one, but I kind of feel most kind of stick with the one specific thing. But like, you know, we were talking about cards, and that's why it made me think about it, because Hayden bought all these Saturday morning cards. I think that's what they're called, right?
Yeah. All the Goosebumps Saturday morning cards. It's the silver pack. So it comes with just the base standard card, but I wanted it just to have the full set, I may try to go after some of the higher end cards later on. Higher end ones. The Monster Blood one is sick.
The more rare version.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if this turned into like Pokemon, like these Goosebumps cards, these Saturday morning cards, like people asking thousands of dollars for like a silver haunted mask or something?
Well, they are.
Like,
so
honestly,
the sketch
was gonna
card
say-
is $1,000 for the haunted mask Saturday morning card. It's $1,000.
how many are there? Dude,
One.
like how many?
One
There's
sketch
only one
card.
in the world.
One sketch card. Yeah.
Who opened that? I want to know, like, who actually opened it? and
Some
went,
dude
wow.
on eBay. He's got it.
I haven't even seen that
Nah,
one on
he just
eBay.
got Tim to sketch.
Like,
He just
it's
got
there.
Tim to sketch that, and he's just put it up and been like, "Yeah." Nah.
I don't know who did the art for that card set, but I tell you what, like that art is amazing. It
They're
looks
listed. Each card has the
Yeah.
listed one. It might be kind of hard to
Like-
see it. Oh yeah, it is.
Throw an image
I'll
up.
throw
Yeah,
it on. I'll throw it on
Oh.
the edit, but it's I'll send it in the group chat so you
Yeah.
guys can see it. But it's the sketch card, one of one,
How many
$999.
sketch cards are there? Like, I haven't really looked into it. Like,
There's
too much.
so there's 6 sketch cards total,
awesome. Yeah,
and
it should be one of you. Right?
yeah, it's one of each that has a sketch card, and then there's also a black card which has a black border, and there's only one of those.
Man, I like if
Oh, okay.
see, this is where I
So-
would pay $1,000 for the Night of the Living Dummy one. But that brings me into the next thing. So, as these guys know, but I haven't really, well, to those that follow us, I'm sure a lot of them already know, but I am finally adapting Night of the Living Dummy into a film, but it is a complete uncommercialized, non-profitable, it's like for the fans, uploaded on YouTube, Vimeo maybe. What are all the different sites? There's YouTube, there's is it Vimeo?
Basically,
Yeah,
it's just
Vimeo.
YouTube.
Vimeo.
The easiest
anywhere
place
I
to
can
find
upload
it is going to be YouTube for sure.
It's gonna be
YouTube, yeah. It'll be uploaded for free, not monetized because obviously, you know, it's Goosebumps, but we're making this just for the love of it. And yeah, the script is done, literally. So there you go. Night of the Living Dummy might be a little hard to see. If I've got to send an image.
Oh, it's focused.
But we got like honestly, like this has been a labor of love since day one. We've got a really awesome crew. You know, I got a producer, we've got a cinematographer now who we're going to be announcing really soon. And she's very professional. She goes to university, but she's like the top of her class. And the stuff she has produced is insane. And she was speaking a language I don't really understand when we got her in for the meeting because she was like, oh, like your production designer, like she wanted to go through like each scene and be like, what lighting do you need? Like, because there's a lot of low light scenes, obviously in Night of the Living Dummy, particularly towards the end. So she was like going through each scene to be like, you know, I need this kind of lighting for this scene. And, you know, and I'm just sitting there like, okay, whatever you need, you just tell me and we'll get it for you. But yeah, no, so we have a full crew of people, makeup artist, wardrobe, and we have Cesar Ramirez who does the Slappy Dummies that you guys know. He's doing a Mr. Wood doll because obviously in the original we got Mr. Wood as well. So yeah, and it's looking great. We'll throw a video image up so you guys can get a little sneak peek. But yeah, it's really coming along, and we're going to be shooting in July. So we just got a lot of like-minded people coming together to help create this thing, and you know, we just want to give it to the fans because they never did it back in the '90s. They did every sequel, but they just didn't do the original Night of the Living Dummies. So yeah, it's really exciting, but it's a lot of work. I didn't realize going into this how much work there was because obviously we've got a lot of kids on set as well. And, you know, they can't, you know, labor laws, they can't work past like 11 p.m. at night. They can't work more than 6-8 hours a day. Like, so there's so many like different forms and things we had to get sorted before we even start shooting this thing and finding locations. And, you know, it's a lot of work, guys, to make a film, but we're going all in. So,
Yeah.
It definitely has been. I mean, he's been talking about this for a while, so
yeah.
it's definitely going to be a sick project when it finishes up.
And staying with it. I mean, like, I don't know if you shared the image publicly or with just us of the Mr. Wood doll that Caesar's making. The 3D version of it, I think, is what we saw. Or maybe it was the first print of it. I can't remember. But man, that nose is insane.
It's so
Like-
big, but it's the trading cards, the TOTS trading cards.
I'll pull it out. I was going to say, you're
Yep.
using...
It'll, Pull
the
it
ones I
out.
have.
Well, it's the only
Hayden, pull it out.
I'm pulling it
Whip
out,
it out,
bro.
man. Whip it
Yeah,
out.
Aren't you?
whip
You're
it out
using
there,
this one,
Hayden.
right? For inspo?
That's the one. Yeah.
Yep. A little
That's
hard
the
to
one.
focus
So
that up, but yeah, there you go.
it's all right. Worst case, you can throw images up. But yeah, no, he's got a big nose in those cards. And I think what Caesar's done is he's kind of collaborated between the 90s version, but also with the trading card version. It's almost like he's combined the two, but it also has its own original unique look. So he's got the eyes kind of squinty, but he's got the eyes kind of looking down a little bit. So they have this real intimidating look. And no, he's honestly like nailed it. It just looks so good. And I just saw the body today of what the suit's going to look like. It still needs the belt, and obviously he's got his little white sneakers as well. But yeah, it's the first time Mr. Wood's ever been done in live action. So yeah, we're just really excited, and yeah, the response we've had so far has been really good too. So yeah, we're doing it. We're going all in. We can't back out now. Too much has been invested, but not just in this way, but time. Too much time has been invested, and too many people are like relying on it now. Like they're really excited to do this.
Yeah, so like it kind of you are kind of in a spot now. It's to the point where you can back out, but you're gonna piss off a lot of people, whether that's your cast and crew or fans who have been following this. I mean, it's kind of so if anybody out there watches Bat in the Sun on YouTube, they do a lot of verses like they call it Superpower Beatdown. They're crowdfunded. It'll be like Wolverine versus the Predator, and it's live action, and they do a really good job. The cinematography, the choreographing of the fighting, all that stuff. But again, crowdfunded. So with that, they were doing something with Jason David Frank. He used to play Tommy, the Green Ranger, in Power Rangers.
Right.
They did a
Rest in
side
peace.
project with him called Legend of the White Dragon, and it looked amazing. Now, it was supposed to have been released already, and it's been like 2 years or something crazy or more since that filmed. And like they're just like, well, we just want it to be just right. I'm like, I get that, but I feel like there's definitely something else behind that, why
Right.
they're not releasing it.
Yeah.
It's pissing a lot of fans off though, because now the
Do you think
hype's
it's
pretty
because
much
he
dead for
passed
it.
away?
Like,
Maybe. Like I know he passed
no,
away
I
and
don't think
everything,
so.
but
Like they said after his passing that it was going to be more of a uh tribute to him, and that's why they want to take their time with it. And I get that. Because it was the last thing he filmed before his
yeah.
passing, but the hype's almost gone for it. Like 2+ years, at least, that I'm aware of, that they've been saying, we're working on it, be out soon.
Do you think they're even
It's
like
like
editing and like going through that process now, or do you think they just given up on it? Like
I feel
by
like
this
they
point?
had to have already done it. Like, uh, and the crazy part is like they were trying to crowdfund recently for another superpower beatdown project. I'm like, why crowdfund for that when you already did Legend of the White Dragon and haven't finished it yet?
Yeah.
So don't be those guys. Don't be those guys. I mean, they put out good quality when they put stuff out, in my opinion, but that really hurts when you're a JDF fan and you've been really wanting to watch this because it was the last thing you filmed, and yeah,
To honor him, eh?
and
Like
it's just stuck in limbo somehow.
that's what's
It's
sad.
not good,
Yeah.
But still, I
Hey,
mean, it's they even have figures come out for it you could buy. I think you can still get them. I think
just
unless they're sold out.
figurines
But
for the
yeah,
film. It's not done.
yeah, for the film that never released, at least not yet. I mean, it could
On the
eventually, but
note of figurines, TOTS should be coming out with their new list right in the next month or two.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
their new catalog should be dropping in the next month, within the
Well,
next
let's
month, I
hope.
should say.
Yeah. So
Let's
what are
hope
we
it will, and
thinking?
let's hope that that slappy dummy will be on there as well.
So I was
I'm
telling
hoping.
Bjorn this before. I actually did reach out to TOTS to find out if there's any info they can share on the release of that, and all they said will be coming soon.
Well,
That's not
the
good
reason
enough, TOTS.
it's
We love
not
you,
not for
but that's not good
me.
enough.
It's because I was going to use that Slappy in the film because it's the book Slappy, and I was just going to have a few tiny little modifications on it. You know, the eye color just needs to be blue instead of green. The shoes just need to be brown instead of black. Like, not major stuff, you know? And because Slappy's just a side piece, really, in the original Night of the Living Dummy, Mr. Wood's the focus. I was like, I would just use that dummy, the Slappy that TOTS is bringing out, because it's $200-300 as opposed to me paying like another 1,300 or whatever it would cost to have a whole thing made. So I was relying on that. And as long as, honestly, as long as it's out by like May, June, that gives me just enough time to purchase it and get it here. So I just hope we get some update of like when it comes out.
But the problem is like we don't know because it could be like the TOTS Goosebumps figures. Like those were delayed for like a year.
Whole year
on their release. And this was supposed to be out in December, or at least the pre-order. It just said, you know, on their site originally that estimated December of 25. And yeah, that never happened, obviously. But it's like the TOTS figures, man. Those took forever to come out because I'm going to say it's probably Scholastic. I love what Scholastic has done for reading and for Goosebumps and everything. Man, they are difficult to work with or to talk to. At least some of the people there. Let me put it that way, not all. You know, if you watched this podcast before, we've kind of shared a little bit about us trying to do something with Scholastic and the very rude and abrupt stop we got near the top of that chain. Yeah. The people down below who actually do that and just need approvals, like they loved the ideas we were throwing out. It was the people up top that were like, no.
It depends who you get. It depends who you get. Like, because it was like years ago, I emailed them just randomly because I wanted to see if they had any Goosebumps. Like, actually, funny enough, it was the Nostalgia Society on Instagram that does like the Nickelodeon stuff. They said, just reach out to Scholastic and be like, you got any old Goosebumps stuff laying around? Obviously, being a big collector. And I remember I just reached out to being like, hey, you got any like Goosebumps stuff like laying around the office or like anything from the 90s? And I got this lovely lady who responded to me. She was an older lady who's worked there for a long time. And she said, let me go have a look around. I'll see what I can find. And then she gets back at me with like an entire set of the Scarazines apart from one.
Oh, wow.
And I eventually got the one I needed, but she had a whole set, including the last one that came out that has like Series 2000 featured on it. So it was like a 1998 or late 97 Scarazine. And she said she just opened up a drawer and they're all sitting in there.
Wow.
Just in a drawer. And she just sent them to me. I was like, oh, how much? She's like, no, what's your address? It's all good. Like they have their own mailing service thing that they do. And it's just, they can just send things. So she was like, no, I'll just send it to you. So I got a nice person when I reached out, but I could have got someone that's like, no, there's nothing. We don't have anything laying around. I could have got a dickhead, but I got a really nice person that responded. So I guess they have a whole team of people that handle the, I would say, customer service emailing.
Oh yeah, there's departments for everything when you're a company that big.
Yeah. So it just goes to show, like, we maybe didn't, we got a nice person lower down, but then when they took it up higher,
well, that's what I mean. Like it could have went better on the higher up end of that, but they like literally just. And I get it, it's a business. If they don't see instant dollar signs on it, which the ideas we had were dollar signs, funny enough, and we've been told this by many people, including Tim Jacobus. It's just, yeah, they and they weren't even nice about it either. I mean, they were pretty abrupt and rude, and yeah, it was pretty shocking to actually get that back in the format we did of a response when we're just fans wanting to do something great for something R.L. Stine created for Scholastic. Like it's just shocking. Like, and again, I've said this before, but they do treat Goosebumps like their redheaded stepchild. Like it is absolutely crazy. You know, sorry if you are a redheaded stepchild, but you know, it is a
Mr. Wood
figure of speech. Figure of speech, okay?
Mr. Wood is the redheaded stepchild.
Well, and that's why, like, it kind of leads into your film because, like, I like that you said before that it's not profit. It has no ties to Scholastic, none of that. Like, because we talked about this before you started, and we were like, yeah, no, they would come after you, 100%. They would come after you.
Oh
But
yeah.
since it's a fan film and you're not profiting off of it, I don't see the issue because it's not Goosebumps
$0.
presents, the Night of the Living Dummy. It's just a fan film, and there's so many fan films out there. Like, I don't see how they could come
Well,
after
it's
you.
when you try to release it for money, like I know basically, the movie Anaconda that just came out, this is just like an example. I know it's a movie, but at the end of the film, when they finished it, they tried to like release it, like they tried to actually like make money off it, and then they got like a cease and desist, like in the actual script of the film. So I was like, okay, so basically, guys, what we cannot do is try to release it for money. We can put it on YouTube for simply free. No, like I have my YouTube channel monetized, but you can take monetization like off individual videos. So I will have to simply upload it. So to those of you watching, you'll get to enjoy it for free and just see the labor of love that went into it. Literally. But there's no
That's
financial
a lot of
gain
labor.
made. A lot of labor. The money's coming out of my pocket. I mean, there's been some contributions from like family and friends for certain things, especially the camera we got. So we got a 6K camera we're using for this film, by the way. We're not using 4K. We're going even higher up. We got a 6K camera. And we got like lens kit that we're going to be using multiple different lenses because the girl that's shooting it, cinematographer, like the stuff she's done is very professional. So uh from what she's shown me, like what each scene's going to look like, it's crazy. Like I just know people are going to watch it and think, how did they get this budget? Like how do they get the production value to look this way? It's just the right people that you meet, like we just met a lot of like-minded people that were like, no, let's make this and let's make it awesome. So first thing she said was, I need a 6K camera. And I was like, okay, find me one for a reasonable price. So we did some shopping around and we did eventually get one, but then the lenses we had to get separately because, for different wide shots and mid shots and close-ups and stuff. So each scene just looks crisp. Every shot looks crisp, basically. So yeah, guys, it's happening. We're making Lion the Living Dummy, and we're doing it for you, for the fans to enjoy. And we got an amazing crew, and we're casting at the end of this month, actually. So that's one other little spoiler. 24th of this month, we are holding auditions. So yeah, we're going to be up in the studio, and we got everyone time slotted in, all ready to go. So a lot of work, like I said, a lot of work.
Yeah.
But we may have some announcements that day because basically we're doing a chemistry read for Lindy and Chris because we couldn't find twins, guys. We tried, like we reached out. Twins are hard to find, particularly when you're like, we need them to be between 12 and 15 and be blonde and white Caucasian with blue eyes. It's like, if you're so specific, but it's like finding it is not easy. So we found a lot of lookalikes, and they're going to be twins, just not identical twins. And the most important thing, as long as their chemistry is really on point. So we're doing chemistry reads during the audition. So we've got like 4 coming in at the same time to basically swap out, see which ones work better. And we may have an announcement by the end of the day of our Lindy and Chris. So keep an eye out for that on the 24th or sometime within that week following. There should be some kind of casting announcement going up. So Night of the Living Dummy fan film. If we can put the link in the description, guys, follow it, support it. Yeah, there's a lot of, as Nick said, big labor of love going into this. And yeah, we're really excited for this project. Really, really pumped. So
that's actually, when this episode goes out, that'll actually be the Saturday after this episode premieres. So
yeah, we may have some casting for you. We may have some names to just throw up. So, okay, if there is, then boom, there you go. There's our Lindy and Chris. And Miss Berman and Mr. and Mrs. Powell and the Millers next door are in it. We haven't cut that scene out. And even the Marshall kids, Ben and Amy Marshall, they will be in this. So all the small characters from the book that you remember, they are all in this film. Like, we haven't left anything out. So yeah, it's beat
Unless
for beat.
you're, R.L. Stein, you probably don't remember some of those characters in the book.
He was he was a nice
up,
guy.
That still cracks
me up. He was sweet. He was a sweet guy, a lovely human being. Scholastic's hard to work with, but our son was just so down to
Which, by the way, I know everybody has seen this already, but like that Night of the Living Dummy 3 puppet of him that's now going to auction, Like, I can't believe he's selling that, man. Like, I
Yeah.
thought for sure that would have went to like his kid or something. Like, keep it in the family kind of deal, because he doesn't keep a lot, and that might be the only thing he has from the '90s show that he said. Anyway, I think that's the case. That's pretty damn rare. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I had the money, I'd buy it from him. But,
Mm.
you know,
That'd be
like
so cool.
that is so crazy. And he signed it and everything. Like I saw a picture. I think he signed it on the hand. So it's crazy awesome. But why would you get rid of that? Like, I mean, he's already, I mean, millionaire. So it's not like he needs the money or anything. So
Maybe he just wants to
why
see
sell it?
it.
I wonder. Like, I haven't seen anything yet where he's announced why he's selling it, other than the fact that he's just thought somebody else would enjoy it more.
Is there any charity attached to the auction?
That I don't know. I've not seen anything that's been said.
If there is, that would be the only thing I would think. You know.
Yeah,
I
it could be a
mean,
charity auction like Catherine Long did with the
well, yeah, I mean, that would be nice. I mean, I could see where it might get donated to like a library or something, but
Mm.
in a glass
I don't know.
cabinet
Yeah.
with lock and key.
Yeah,
You'd like
see,
to
that to
hope
me,
so.
like if it was me, like if I was Stein and that was mine, like either donate it to your hometown's library to put in there on display,
Or me.
or maybe where he's living now. The
Donate
thing
it
is,
to
though, like
the
libraries
biggest
aren't super
Goosebumps.
secure either. So, I mean, I kind of see somebody stealing that, given its
Mhm.
value. Realistically,
Oh yeah.
you hate to say that, but it probably gets stolen. 100%.
Donate to the guy that loves Slappy so much.
But that's
I
not
would
Slappy.
worship that thing. Okay? I would worship that thing if I had it. So I'd be like praying
Yeah.
to it
Oh,
every night if I had that.
yeah, I know. I get it. I mean, so I've never shared the photo, and I still won't because it was a private photo between Catherine Long and I. But she has her mask from like the one she wore the most. She said from filming the Haunted Mask, and she still has her original script and her original book from when she was a kid.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Like, and she sent me a picture of all that, and like you saw the one that went to auction, right? It was real beat up because Steve Levitan, who was the original owner of that mask after they filmed, apparently decided to leave it in a window for the sun just to destroy for years. And that's why it's shrunk onto that foam head now, and it's all crackled, and it looks like the old man mask now.
Mhm.
Like it's decaying and all that stuff. But Meat Canyon, Papa Meat, whatever you want to call them, bought it, got it preserved or whatever, so it should last, hopefully. But hers looks fantastic. She said her brother kept that stuff for her, and let me tell you, like he did a great job because it looks phenomenal.
Probably kept it in
And
a
there was
room
talks
with
about her wanting to put that up for auction for charity. If she did that, imagine how much that would go for, given the fact that it comes directly from her.
Right.
And like the fact that it's in that condition when we saw the one that was all beat up to shit sell for what, like 30 grand or something.
Mhm.
Like hers would go for at least 50, 60 to the right person. Like it's wild, dude. Like
Who would have
I
the
would like
money
die
to spend
owning
on
that.
though? Like you would have to like sell your house.
I'd pull out a loan.
We gotta have
I'll
that
be
Papa
honest.
Meat money.
Yeah.
That's
It is crazy though that like Papa Meat, for those who do not know, I'm not going to spoil exactly where he lives. He is in the Kansas City area, and I am in Kansas City. So the original screen used Haunted Mask is within my vicinity. I will say that. So
No.
Yeah.
What?
We would love to get him on the channel, talk some Goosebumps with us. Like he's a big Goosebumps fan, like obviously.
Right.
So I mean, I would absolutely love to get him on here, talk some Goosebumps, because I think his reviews are really good and funny, obviously, to boot,
Could be a
So
future
I would love to
episode.
talk to him about that. So, well, we reached out to him, but we just haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, I
he
reached
probably
out
gets a lot of people
several
who reach out to him. So it's not surprising. Like we did that with some other YouTubers as well, who have done Goosebumps reviews and stuff like that, but we just haven't heard from them.
Mhm.
Obviously, because they haven't been on here. So it's unfortunate, but to be expected when your channel's huge and you probably get hundreds of not, thousands of requests and emails and shit a day.
Oh yeah.
It's like, so he's got to have somebody who filters through all that, or he does it himself, or whatever, or he just doesn't look at them. I don't really see a lot of bigger YouTubers doing collabs with other YouTubers anymore.
Yeah.
Once they get to a certain point, anyway.
Unless you're Mr. Beast, who just did his game show
Yeah, I
thing.
saw
He
that.
had like 30 celebrities, and Steve-O won, by the way. Steve-O won that. And I thought that was really, really cool. I actually hoped Steve-O was going to win because his charity that he wanted to donate the $1 million to was like a really good one. So I was actually hoping that he was going to win, and he did. So I was like, okay, I'm glad he won it because it's for like basically how there's like a lot of he rescues a lot of animals. It's about like a lot of animals on the street that need homes and stuff like that people find in trash cans or like literally pets that are dying on the side of the road. So it's like an organization for that to help pets and stuff. And I'm like, yes, give him the $1 million because that just breaks my heart like to see that stuff. So, he had a good cause. So I'm really glad he won it in the end. There was like Josh Peck, Kevin Hart, I think 30, no, what are they, 5 Seconds of Summer, the whole band. Like, it just, it was just a whole random collection of people like in one room.
Spoiler alert, if you care, Steve-O won.
Oh, it's been out.
I don't know if we need that here.
It's been out long enough. There's no spoilers anymore.
This has been a couple weeks now by the time this episode probably pops up. So, but still, I mean,
Steve-O won. Yeah, no, so that was really fun to watch. It's on YouTube now. You can watch it. Mr. Beast, man.
Yeah, and just think that I like, admission time. I've never watched a single Mr. Beast episode. Like,
no, me neither. That was the first one.
No idea
because it had.
I have no idea who the hell he was until I saw something in the stores that had his name on it. I'm like, who the hell is this? And then find out it's like a YouTube person.
Was it his jerky?
Turns out.
Did you see his jerky?
No, it was like a candy bar.
Chocolate. He makes chocolate.
Yeah, it was a candy bar or something.
They were eating the jerky as like energy, like protein, while they were doing this game show thing. So I was like, and they were showing it like on the shelves, and it was just like rows of it. And I'm like, we do not have that here, or at least I don't think we do. But yeah, nah, you
don't have Mr. Beast's meat in your mouth, like you don't have none of that now.
Oh dear God, there'd be a lot of people that would though.
Mr. Beast meat in your mouth.
Mr. Beast meat in your mouth,
dude. Like,
yeah, it's I don't know. It was so weird. Like, I'd never heard of that dude before, and I'm just like looked him up. I'm like, damn. It's like, how did he get to this point?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know, man.
I still haven't watched a video, like, but still, like based on the content he created, I guess was kind of entertaining, but. I think there's other YouTubers that are more entertaining, but YouTube is so big and there's so many channels and so many people doing stuff. Like, you just got to get lucky, I feel, a lot of times.
If he's a Goosebumps fan, maybe he'll come on and chat with us about Goosebumps. Like, how old is Mr. Beast? Was he a kid that grew up in the 90s?
I think he's 30.
30s?
I feel like he's younger than me.
I don't know. I always thought he was around. He's older than me.
I think he's younger than me.
Maybe he loves Goosebumps enough that he would come on and do a video.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I'd be like, "Hi, Mr. Beast." I don't even know. Like,
oh wow, he's 27.
No, he's not.
Oh yeah, holy
he's
shit.
27.
Dude, he's younger than me.
No, okay, he looks older than that. He looks older than that. I'm not gonna lie.
You like this bag, Nick? By the way, this is another recent.
I do.
Pickup. Go.
I'll tell you what, like the backpacks, the pencils, all that stuff for school back in the day, Scholastic knew what they were doing.
Apparently, he was born in Wichita, Kansas, which is not far from me. That's weird.
Goosebumps on the strap. Yeah, this is really cool.
That's a sick bag.
Pickup.
Seems like all the good stuff comes out of Kansas nowadays.
Oh yeah,
out of Kansas.
Circling back to the TOTS figures.
So as we're trying to actually figure out where to have a potential event, if we can, get it done. Kansas actually is on that list. Like we were talking to a couple places there. Well, one because the other one hasn't got back to us that I'm aware of.
They've not.
But yeah, the one did, and I don't think that place will work out. I've been trying to give that some thought, based on what she said. But we'll see. We got to talk about it a little more here between ourselves. But yeah, so we're trying to do a small event, not a convention per se, but if we have a convention like turnout, I'm not going to be mad. I'm just saying, like, depends on where we have this and all that. So, but stay tuned. We'll have some more stuff on that, because we may do like a GoFundMe or Kickstarter for that. We will have that awesome Tim Jacobus shirt design as a t-shirt too. We're just trying to find the right printing service to do it, because we want to make them good quality, not like a cheap, shitty, shirt. Um, and of course, like some proceeds from that, like a percentage goes to Tim's uh, food bank that he contributes to with all his sales as part of the deal with us getting a design from him.
So nice to
Just
do
throwing
that.
out there. And we have
Yeah.
Scarelastic Entertainment, which is now our new division business, local official business. Like we actually have registered it and stuff. Like I'm still waiting to hear back on a few things to publicly like make a thing on it, but we got a website being built and a few people, and I can't say who yet, under our umbrella for potential convention appearances with us if we get booked anywhere. So that's really cool. And we had Craig White do a design for that, and he did a really good job with it.
Oh yeah,
So
It was
really,
excellent.
really nice.
we'll unveil that hopefully this month, because we're still pretty early in the month. So lots of cool stuff coming up for you guys. Just hopefully you stick around with us. I know Isaiah's not here no more, and Isaiah, if you're watching this, you suck. But whatever, it's fine.
You suck,
Uh,
man.
the, suck,
No,
you jackass.
it's all good. It's all good. He's got his
Isaiah's doing his own
what
thing, and
he's
he's
doing so.
getting
Yeah.
successful.
Yeah, no, those TOTS figures though, man. Series 2. You had some news on that, Hayden.
Yeah, well, I don't know about news. It was more of just like kind of thinking about what characters they would do next.
Oh yes,
So I
guys.
was thinking about what characters may be on that list. I made a list of my own, and then I'll see if you guys have any ones that are different than me.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you
So-
what we should do. Definitely comment down below, guys, who you would like to see in the
Yes,
second wave. Like, what do you think you would want to see?
So how many were in the first wave? Five.
Five and a
Five.
buildable.
So there might be another
No.
buildable one.
Oh, you're okay. You're talking about the TOTS figures, not
Yes,
Funko
the TOTS
Pops.
figure. No, not the Funkos.
Oh, okay. See, I think Bjorn was talking about the Funko Pops.
Oh,
The TOTS. No, the TOTS ones. Yeah.
yeah. We can.
Oh, okay. Well, you said
That's not
Pops, and I was like,
official.
okay. So I thought
That's not
TOTS.
official, right?
TOTS.
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 Yes.
They sound similar.
it's that damn
TOTS.
Australian accent. You might as well be
Okay.
Scottish.
Comment down below what
Nobody
TOTS
can
figures.
understand what you're saying.
Okay, I've eaten too much Vegemite this morning. Comment down below what you think should be in the second wave of the TOTS figures, and we'll give our 5. So, okay, starting with, well, Hayden, you brought it up.
Yes. Okay.
Who are the 5 you want to see?
The Horror, Haunted Mask 2, Ghost Beach,
Those on-
Cuddles the Hamster, and Werewolf of Fever Swamp. And the buildable figure would be R.L. Stein. I would like to see R.L. Stein.
See, the buildable, like that's been my number one request from the moment they started doing buildable characters.
Mhm.
We've talked about it on here before. I want an RL Stein. The he needs one. Like, how's he not gotten a Funko Pop of him yet? How's he not gotten a figure of him yet? Like,
Mhm.
Right.
phenomenal. Like, it's crazy.
Stephen King has like 5 Funko Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy.
Dude, like give
Like,
R.L.
they
Stein
have
Funko Pop.
Edgar Allan Poe has one, right? That dude's been dead forever.
Maybe
How-
there'll be another wave, and you'll see it like R.L. Stein Funko
Maybe,
Pop.
but if
you know,
nothing else, Tots needs to do it. But I have a feeling they probably won't. It'll probably be another Goosebumps character. And if I had to guess, the Build-A-Figure, if they don't cheap out like they did on Curly, again, I love you, Tots, but that Curly figure looks great, but it can't stand up and it's flimsy as shit. Like the plastic you use, it should have been a harder plastic because that shit just like that's not bone, bro. That's what
it
noodles.
bends.
It's freaking noodles, dude.
Noodles.
It's crazy. It is. Like it completely bends and warps and like it's nuts.
Wow. Yeah.
Especially for the money you spend. That was a thing a lot of people didn't like. Was that like they're and it probably has a lot to do with Scholastic, and then also the packaging was kind of big. But I think a lot of people were pissed at the price point. It was like 24.99 originally for MSRP, while they have like House of a Thousand Corpses and other figures of that same size for like $5 less a figure. And they actually come with more accessories, it looks like. It's like they were trying to figure out what to include with them to make the price point worth it. Um, because they probably had a price point, guys, by Scholastic, like they said, we're going to take this much, and in order for Tots to make any
Yeah.
money, then they had to up the price to this. I'm guessing that's probably what happened and why it's the way it is. So I'm not mad at Tots about it, if that's
Yeah.
the case. But yeah, dude, like
Yeah,
I
I
think
wish
it'll
they
be
did
like
more
the
accessories.
Abominable Snowman if they do a build a figure. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be
Pasadena.
cool.
Or the praying mantis, the legs and
The
the
praying mantis could be
that
interesting.
could be a build a figure, like because it could be
Yeah.
big. Like you'd have the big legs, like you'd have the body part with the
Yeah.
head in one piece. That could be a build a figure. That or the snowman are like the two
I
big.
feel like that would be more of like a deluxe figure rather than a build a figure, but I could be wrong. I mean, like, so
You know,
I don't know. Do you guys have them over there, Bjorn? So like Marvel does figures with build a figures, and
yeah,
some
we've
of their
got
build a
some
figures
stuff.
are
Yeah,
huge characters. Like you might only get like an arm or a leg or something with one character because the arm is just massive.
yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Well, no, I
Good, I
totally
guess,
agree.
because
Like
the
I
Mantis is
wish,
huge. That's
yeah.
why I was throwing that out there.
Like I wish they did more accessories with the figures we got. Like, I think that would have been, I mean, obviously the Horn Mask got the Carly Beth head, so I was like, yep, that makes sense to do that. Um, the Scarecrow would have been cool if it had maybe like some kind of like stake, how like they sit on
Yeah.
the thing,
Mhm.
maybe like something like that. Slappy, I wish came with the trunk,
Yeah.
or even just like a little
I
spell
had to
card.
like make my own
Mhm.
slappy trunk to go with mine, but
Yeah, like that would have been sick. Or even like a little
it
spell
should have
card.
came
I
with
don't know,
one.
anything. Like the little mini spell card that he can
Yeah,
hold. I don't know.
actually really surprised it didn't come with at least a spell card.
Yeah, like and just little words. Because even Curly's book, you can like see the words
Yeah.
written on the thing, right? So I'm like, why didn't they just do a little spell card? But if I had to pick five for my second wave, I would say, I would like, okay, I'm gonna think a little different out of the box. I would like a Girl Cry Monster one, Mr. Mortman.
Mhm.
I would
Yeah.
love a Mr. Mortman.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Horror,
But
definitely.
it's based on the book cover though, mind you. So would you really want the fat slob on the book cover
Hmm.
of Girl Cried Monster sitting on your shelf? You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah,
Like,
true. No, but
you
then
know,
it could come with
if they
like
want
a
to do the monster
tarantula or a
version,
jar of
that's
flies or
cool.
something. Oh no, but
Yeah.
that's a TV show. That's a TV show. Sorry. In the book, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
turbans and flies.
See, I would absolutely love if Tots did a 90s TV show version of these figures. Like, I would freaking flip out, dude. Like,
Mhm.
because the 90s show is my favorite version of the media that Goosebumps has ever done. It's
Yeah.
what really got me into him. Like, I got the Haunted Math book first, but it wasn't until the show where I was just like, okay, this is fucking epic. I love
Mhm.
this.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I
so I
agree.
mean, then it
Maybe.
really got me into the books after that. Like,
What would they
and
do for
then those
Mr.
two
Mortman?
for
Yeah,
me
it'd be
were hand in
literally
hand.
him from like, yeah, it would be literally that. Horror, 100%. Have to do the horror. Uh, I would like to see, obviously for me, I like to see the Executioner with his axe, because that could be the
Mhm.
accessory, the axe.
Mhm.
Very cool. So that's three. What would I do for the other two? I'm trying to think a little outside the box, something different. Uh, I'll give my other
Have to do
two,
because
and then
when
I'll
you
do
look
something
at
else
like
that they
what's
should
based
do.
on the book covers, I
That's what it
mean,
is, right? Trying to think ones that would
it
work.
doesn't necessarily translate well to a figure sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Cuddles the
it's
hamster
tough.
in his cage, like in the cage,
Mhm.
and he's inside the cage. That would be cool. And if I had to do a fifth one, I'm thinking outside the box again. something that's never been done as a figurine. Oh no, it has technically been done.
Legend of
How
the
good?
Lost Legend.
Yeah. Beast from the East, I'm gonna pick for my fifth.
That
Only
one would
because
be
it's
kind of cool.
different,
Cool
you know,
cover.
and
That'd be
one
an
people don't
interesting one.
expect. Like an unexpected one would be like Beast from the East. And then I would love to see a playhouse of Welcome to Dead House. Like a one that like opens,
Yeah.
like it's the exact same as the front cover of the book, but then it
Mhm.
like opens.
That'd actually be really cool. I know TOTS does like playset versions for other lines that they do, like um Texas Chainsaw got like the dinner scene.
Mhm.
I
Hmm.
think House of a Thousand Corpses, I don't think got a scene setter thing like that, but they ended up getting like a old school action figure box that you put your
Yeah.
figures in when they're loose. Um, if they could do something like that for Goosebumps, and yeah, do like a Dead House like playset, I'd buy that in a
Yeah.
minute, dude. Like it wouldn't
Horrorland would
take
Front
be
but a
loop.
cool.
second
I won't
to set my
lie.
card.
A Horrorland playset.
That would
See,
be a
that's what
good
I'm
one
saying. Like
too.
that'd be
Yeah.
sick too. Like
Yeah, that'd be a
I
big
like
place in it.
the options they
I
have are
hope.
endless
Be like this
to
big.
get signed off on.
I'd pay like
Yeah, it would have to be
400
massive.
for something like that.
But here's the thing, like you could also release that in stages. Like you could release the stand
Yeah.
first with like a gate or something, and then the next thing could be like one of the rides, and then the next one. Like you don't have to do it all at once.
Hmm.
The Doom slide, the
And then
Ferris
like
wheel.
it's your own version of build a theme park. Like
Hmm.
Yeah.
you could create Horrorland. It might take you a while because they're going to release it in stages, but I'd rather have it released in stages than all at once because yeah, I'm not really wanting to spend like $600+ on a toy to sit on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like not all at once. Like
Yeah.
eventually, like I'll find out I spent like 3 grand on it, but by then I wouldn't even notice because I've only spent like $100 at a time.
Right.
So like, it's fine. You know.
There's so much they could
Uh,
do, like yeah, there's so
yeah,
much they could do.
they
Like
need to do
I
stuff
would
too, like Sideshow Collectibles. They have payment plans for all their stuff. Uh, like
right.
you can either pay part of it right now, you can pay only the deposit and pay all of it in full when it comes in, or they have like a payment plan where you can up to the so many like months before it's released, like so it'll take a certain amount out every month automatically to help you divide up that total. So I mean, there's options, and I think TOTS has started to do something like that on their site. It's been a
They
while
do
since I bought
shop
anything.
pay.
Yeah, that's what it is with
Yeah.
Shop
They do
Pay.
shop
So I mean,
pay.
I know they have some options like that through that. But if they just set up their own system like Sideshow did, I think that'd be really cool. Where it's multiple versions of how you could do this,
Hmm.
um,
Yeah.
rather
No,
than just
100%.
paying a deposit. Because that's the thing, like these figures, man, like again, were delayed a year. Like I paid for them up front, at the time. And it's like, dude, I could be dead before these things come out. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Like it took so long. And now that I have them, I love them to death. I got a sealed set and an open set, but oh, bro, I love
It took
TOTS, but a lot of their stuff's been rough to get out
18 months to
apparently.
get here. Took a year and a half to
Yeah,
get to Australia. So
which
yeah,
again is wild.
which is crazy. So
Um,
I would have to order that slappy dummy if I end up getting that one directly from the
yeah,
States to ensure it gets here in time. And that's ensuring that it even arrives or like gets released at some point in like
yeah.
May, like April, May. Like if it doesn't come out latest by May, then but that's the thing. I would have to make a
I don't
decision
think it
even
will.
before that.
I don't think it will. They don't even have a pre-order. If they already had a pre-order for it, I'd say there might be hope, but there hasn't even been a pre-order yet. So I don't know
Might
what
have
the
to get
delay
a
is on that. Like,
whole slappy
yeah.
dummy made, by the sounds of it.
There could
Oh
have been
well.
a problem at the factory because this was I say working ventriloquist dummy, but really only the mouth moves on it. So there could have been a problem in the factory just having that done. Maybe that's what the holdup is. I have no idea. But,
It's like, isn't Slappy
um,
supposed to have brown hair and blue eyes and brown shoes? Oh well, we better redo the whole line. I would
yeah,
laugh if that was the
I don't think
reason.
that's the case. I don't think that's the case.
It's like the shoes
Those
are
are
the wrong
minor
color.
details.
They're wrong color. They're meant to be brown. Look, even this little pin got it right. Brown shoes.
Well, Somebody, read the actual description then and gave them to the factory at that.
Mhm.
Someone in Loungefly was like, "Hey, it says he has brown
Probably don't.
shoes." The movie gave him brown shoes. See, they did pay
Maybe that's what
attention
they're
in some
based on.
cases.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But that artwork was the later version of Slappy. Did he have brown shoes too?
Uh, pretty sure he's got. I'm pretty sure brown shoes. I could be wrong. But I don't. I've only read the
I'm
books
just
like
asking
one time. And I
because
remember that.
right.
Even
I
this
was
little,
just
even
asking
this
because I
little
was
pin,
thinking
he
about.
has
I was
blue
like,
eyes. It's hard to see, but his
Yeah.
eyes are actually blue, even on that pin.
They almost
They are
look
blue.
green to me, but I'm sure they're blue.
They're blue, like
Yeah.
blue eyes, brown. Like they gave
They
him, like
kinda
he's
look
got the
blue.
right coloring on that. Like they actually did
Yeah.
good.
So I guess if I had to pick 5 in a Build-A-Figure, um, I would like to see the horror if they didn't do like the uh 90s cartoon version where it's got the mom tattoo on the arm and the cut off white shirt, that you see a figure of and stuff. I don't really want that version. I'd rather have like a true version. But again, since they're basing on the book cover, I don't know if it would be like
The sign.
just would it actually be a horror or would it be just the horror behind the sign? Like,
Well,
you know
they
what I
did a
mean? Like,
figurine of
how would
him
they
holding
do
the
it?
sign. They did
So
a toy of
I
him
think,
holding the sign. So they
well,
might do
I
the
think it
same
would
thing.
be if they're going to do like a full-fledged horror figure, it should come with a sign 100%.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
it doesn't, then that's just ridiculous. Like that's a missed opportunity. But since you know, I guess, well, no, I guess that's a little different. I was gonna say since Slappy didn't come with this card or a trunk, but the difference is that's actually on the book cover. It's very prominent. It's used in a lot of stuff for
Mhm.
Goosebumps. So I'd probably say if they don't include it, that's just a huge, huge error on their part. Um,
No.
but I would like to see the horror. I would love Fever Swamp, but like just like because I love the imagery that Tim did. Like it's one of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen for a book. But the thing is, like it's just a wolf. It's not really a werewolf per se. So for me, I'm like, I could just go buy a wolf figure from a different toy line and say this is the Werewolf Fever Swamp. So, and since Hayden already said it, I'll stick away from that too. But Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns,
Oh
like for
yes.
me, I would love that to be an actual like deluxe figure with all the characters on the front, including the dog.
Hmm.
Like
Including the dog.
I want all of them, but I guess odds are they're probably only going to do one rather than a deluxe pack. They should do a deluxe pack personally, but probably just be one. But definitely Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. I know you already said it, but it's always on my list. Haunted Mask 2, the old man. Um, definitely would need that. Oof, man, that's tough. I will say the mutant from Attack the Mutant because I think that would make an actual really kind of badass figure.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
it really fits the motif given it's a super villain and Hasbro, everybody does superhero stuff all the time. So I mean, like, can't be too difficult, and they look cool. So I mean, I think that'd be pretty sick. Um, hmm.
Build a figure, chicken.
It's you know what? If the build a figure was chicken, I would not be upset. A lot of people might be
That
like,
would
"Why did you
actually
choose
be
this?"
really
If you
funny.
watch this podcast, I would freaking love it. Like, I would have that prominent. I'd remove the haunted mask back here and put that chicken right
Oh
there.
my god.
So you had to look at it every episode. It'd definitely be a bitch and build a figure. I would do that for sure.
The head, just the head.
But yeah, I don't know what I say, like 3 of them so far. It's tough because like when you look at book covers, like I would do Mortman if it was the monster. I do love that book, but I don't want the fat guy. I don't want fat Mortman.
But what if he's like
So
holding the jar of like flies or something? Like,
no, because I mean I'm a fat guy. I mean if I want that, I could just look in a mirror. So,
huh.
and I'll just hold a jar of, whatever, pickles. Yeah. So no, I'm good. I don't know. I never really have to think about that. You kind of put me on the spot here. Or so does it have to be original 62? Let me throw that out there.
I guess not. I mean, there's nothing saying that it has to be. I could see them doing
Okay.
Series 2000.
Slappy's Nightmare, then your favorite one. They could put the bed there, and he's laying in the bed.
Yeah. But if they were going to do that, that'd be another awesome playset is the Night of the Living Dummy 2 cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the
Slappy,
bed.
Yes,
Slappy comes
the
with
bed.
all the bed and all that, yeah. Or even Night of the Living Dummy 3 if they could do like other little, static figures of the dummies to put
Mhm.
with Slappy, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's tough because I mean, you guys have kind of said the big ones. So when you try to think about other ones too, I mean, obviously I would still love a Stein figure, but I don't know. Like I love the Ghost Beach idea, but I just don't know how they would do that as a figure. A Funko Pop I could see of that though, but a
Mhm.
figure would be tough. Because it would just be static. I mean, it wouldn't have any moving parts.
Yeah.
Headless Halloween, if I could get a figure of that, that'd be sick down the
Headless
road.
Halloween would be dope.
I would
Grego
love that.
ghouls.
Yeah, imagine a figure of that. That'd be sick.
That would
Uh,
be really
I don't know how they would do. I mean, that's right up Tots' alley, though. I mean, like the
Mhm.
eyes popping out, zombie stuff, because they do they do Toxic Avenger now. They did Toxie from Return of the Living Dead, and so they got a good assortment of stuff. It's like, dang, like why can't you
I
do this with
forgot one. I
Goosebumps?
would have got Buddy from
Well,
King Hurricane Jelly
it's
Jam. I would have got a
Scholastic.
Buddy figure.
I
Can't
did
believe I didn't
have
even
Buddy
think
on
about
my
that.
Yeah,
list
I mean,
originally.
I thought about that too because I mean, obviously, I would love the Executioner, but since it was already said, I was trying to think outside of that because the Executioner cover, I love that. So I really want a
It
figure of
just
the
works because
Executioner.
chopping action.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there you go. Done. That's a figure right there. I think because of the accessory it comes with, the Executioner would make a good one because of the accessory.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cheat because I'm trying to think of stuff and I'm getting like blockage
Okay,
for
just think of the
I'm
one
gonna look
for
at
what would Isaiah say? I live in your basement. The Blob. The Blob could be a figure,
Mm,
just with the big tongue hanging out.
it's not one that I would want personally. I mean, if it was my like wish list, so no. But uh
The praying mantis would be a
I
cool one
would
though.
like
Like
stay
I
out of the
would love
basement.
that.
I do love stay out of the basement, but
Yeah. Would it be
I don't know how that would
Tim's?
work because it's
It
just a
would have to
hand.
be.
All with
Well,
a
it'd have to be
hand.
Tim's artwork though, because
Well, that one
he
I'm
has
not a
the
huge
full.
fan of, and that one's very intricate to make for a toy
Yeah.
because there's just so
True.
many parts on it. Like it would have to be made. So,
Something tells me
I
the
mean,
long
Camp
nose
Nightmare would be cool, but I don't know
is
how
gonna
they would
be
do that either, unless they just read the description of Saber and did a Saber figure. I mean, that'd be
Mhm.
cool.
camping tent.
Yeah, I don't
Pumpkin
know.
head.
I mean, it could come with a camping tent, I guess, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, bad
yeah.
hair day could make a figure. It
I
made a
mean,
good Funko Pop. It would make a figurine as well.
it did make a good Funko Pop. Don't get me wrong.
Calling all
I
creeps
don't
could
know
be
how
one.
that.
You could do the creep. That
Oh
would be
yeah,
cool,
no, okay,
actually.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've seen people saying that they
I would
want the
love
creep
the
for
creep
the
with.
pop.
Yeah, I would like that too. Yeah, as a figure, I think that would actually be really cool. It could come with the phone booth as
Yeah.
its accessory.
Yeah.
I'd be down for
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I love calling all creeps. So
Even if they didn't do the
yeah,
whole phone booth, it could just be a phone in its hand, at least, like it's
Hmm.
holding a phone with a cord hanging off it,
Hmm.
Anything.
yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Well, it could
Actually,
just be
cool.
like the symbol of love that came with Carly Beth on a mask figure. Like
Hmm.
they could just be an accessory that you put in their hand, so you don't have to have it in their hand if you don't want to.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well, I think we
yeah,
got our figures that we would choose. Yeah.
We've got our
Cool.
figures. We'll revisit this once they announce the full list and see
We'll
if
do just a full
any of us
video.
yeah, and
were
see,
right.
yeah, and see. I think it'll be a hodgepodge of what we said. I don't think any one of our choices singly will probably be
Right.
correct. I've surprised that I haven't been given any teases yet. Like before the first wave was ever announced, even like I was given a sneak peek at Mask Fest here in Indianapolis when Tots was here. Um, and I was talking with Chris Zeffro, who's president co-owner of Tots, and he's like, "Oh, he's like, yeah, I know, he's like, have you seen our Goosebumps figures yet? I'm like, no. I was like, no one has told me about this, and it's not online that I've seen. But he has it on his phone to see the prototypes and stuff, obviously. So when I saw that and saw the wave, I was like, holy shit. And I was like, oh, it's happening. It's happening. And I immediately like, and this is before Bjorn and I were like, best buds and Goosebumps bros. I messaged him immediately. I was just like, because we talked here and there, but it was nothing like now. And I was just like, dude, check this out. It's like TOTS is going to be doing figures. And
That was
I
crazy,
didn't have the picture or anything to send him. I just told him what I remembered seeing in the picture.
Mhm.
So
I was like, you're crazy, man.
Crazy.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I don't feel like Bjorn actually believed me when I told him this. Like, it's like, this dude's just blowing smoke up my ass.
You're like, there's a
Effing
slappy
guy.
one, I swear.
This
And I'm like,
effing
yeah.
guy. What a
I was like,
piece of shit.
yeah.
Trying to be like this.
Oh man. But hey, like we said, who knows what they're gonna choose for the next wave? It could be completely unexpected. Like they might do My Best Friend is Invisible, the freaking cat on the cover. Who knows? All right, like we're just wait and see.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna say they could do How I Learned to Fly, and it's just a pair of Converse
it's just a pair of Converse.
Well, it's just a pair of
With a
Converse
couple
with
birds as
legs,
accessories.
like below the knees, like, and then you got birds as accessories. Yeah, boom, you're done. Enjoy your figures. Have fun.
I think that's a good way to end this video for sure. No,
Yeah.
just what do you guys think? Like, comment down
How I
below
Learned to Fly.
what figurines that, not that one, but what do you guys think they're gonna use for the next wave like of Goosebumps figures from TOTS? Because, and I mean, hey, and if you want to, hey, if you have an idea of what they might use for the next wave of pops, you can put that down below. But yeah, no,
Yeah, we'll discuss that one next time. I have a list of those too, similar to what the figures are, but because pops can actually replicate the book covers, I have, yeah, I have some ideas for that.
well,
So
thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been the Goosebumps crew, and we just want to say to all of you at home, stay safe. What was the full thing again? I'm not Isaiah.
dude, okay, we've been doing this for 2 years, and you listen to this every time he's done.
Yeah, but
You still don't know it?
I zone out at the end every time. So, okay, we want you all to stay
here's the thing.
safe, stay.
No, it's not okay.
I'll let you do it.
He'll work on it. It's just one of those things.
We don't need an
And
outro.
I don't know, like
We
we don't
need an
really.
outro.
I don't know, like we're just figuring out new stuff, guys. It's definitely not a science for us right now. Like we want to try a new format. We want to try new everything, basically. Like new year, new me, bitches. New year, new Goosebumps crew. So, we just want to throw that out there. We're figuring it out. That's how you should close out every episode now, is just the laugh. And then
Well, that's how we're going to end our video. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode.